ಬಂದಿದೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಹಿರಿಯರೇ ಇತರ ರಾಜ ರಾಣಿ, ಹತ್ತೋಣ ನಾವು ಅವರ ನೆನಪಿನ ದೋಣಿ, ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ. ಇದು ಹಿರಿಯರ ಕತೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಿ, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರಿ. Hello listeners, this is your RJ Chandana and I welcome you all to Anubhav, a joint project of National Institute of Social Defence, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India and Media for Community Foundation, implemented by Nightingales Medical Trust. Project conceived by Dr. R. Sridhar, Project Investigator Mr. Alok Verma, Coordinators Pooja Murada, Sai Sudha and Kaushalya. Government of India has initiated an elder line toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between morning 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for any questions, queries and support to elderly. Hello Lalita ma'am, good to see you. As you know, it's been 7 months we have ever started the Anubhav program. Ever since we started, we have received a very good response from all our members, especially you. You are the one among those who gave the programs very frequently, listened to all the programs and appreciated the participants. I feel you are the right person to talk about the best programs of Anubhav project. Over to you.
Hello friends, this is Lalita Rao from Nightingale Medical Trust. I hope you are all keeping well and enjoying radio programs for the past 7 months as I have been doing too. Today I'm going to talk about some of the best programs. Life is a panorama of experience, feelings and emotions expressed by us through different talents like storytelling, enacting a play, singing songs and composing poems. This needs a platform to express. Anubhav took birth this way. This project was conceived by Dr. Sridhar, investigated by Alok Verma, coordinated by Sai Sudha, Pooja Murada and Kaushalya. Government Community Foundation, Social Justice Empowerment, Nightingale Medical Trust, headed by Chandana Nair, organized 100 such programs by elder members of Nightingale within a short span of 1 year. These programs are like pearls in a vast ocean of knowledge and experience. Due to constraint of time, I was able to pick only a few. This is a story by member Vasant Kumar about a faithful dog, Hachiko, who waited for the return of his master, Dr. Yuno, at the Shibuya railway station in Japan newspaper stand for almost 9 years. His routine was to accompany his master to the railway station daily and return with him in the evening. This faithful dog continued his waiting for his master even after his master's death. As a little boy, how the author kept feeding him, and in the end, all the friends of Hachiko built a statue of this dog at the station, which you can witness to this day. What a great lesson that it teaches. Air travel is common these days, inland and international. There are a lot of anticipation, fear and phobia connected with flying. A member, Mr. Anapaya, has, with his colleagues, brought out a skit in a comedy form called Dabba Airlines. It is not to degrade our airlines, but just a satire depicting the consequences of failure of some arrangements and how during the endemic, where inflation has led to cutting down a lot of expenses, creating problems. This skit shows that every aspect in life has a funny side to it. Life is full of ups and downs, and comedy can lighten the spirit, making everyone feel happy. Well, now Radha P has talked about happiness. Life is a gift given by the divine. We are happy. We should enjoy it fully. But do we do it? There are so many times when we don't like something or someone for some reason. But many times it can be avoided, though we like to avoid. But we can't do it and we don't do it because of guilt or fear of consequences. Try to change it. How? By loving the person or the thing which you want to avoid. By loving the person or thing without conditions is best. Life is neither good nor bad. It is how we view it or accept it. Accept it without any condition. Then things change. After all, happiness is only a state of mind. A member, Rajalakshmi, has given a wonderful eye-opener talk on happiness. Dementia is a scary, worrying, devastating and fearful experience, especially for the caretaker in the family. And when Mr. Ramchandran, Vijayalakshmi's husband, retired and slowly over time got into depression and suffered from dementia, how she realized the change, how she cared for him, is given in this program. Chandana, interviewing her, narrated this. She narrates how he started crying and showing resentment at being alone. Crying, panic attacks, and depressive moods continued. How she took him to doctors, neurologists, and later to NIMHANS. Managing him, she tells how the family went through depression themselves, anger, and denial. Later, they slowly came to accept things, and since it was difficult to predict changes moment to moment, he kept saying, I want to die. Suicide tendency panicked her. Later, with strategies given at NIMHANS, helped her and she adapted herself. This change of a caretaker is a touching and a very useful lesson to everyone. Normally, Antakshari is a game played by a group. It is interesting how Uma Shastri has done a solo program with streaming film songs in an unfaltering chain. Unusual and very interesting. More so is her talk about a mother's pallu in Hindi. How it serves all purposes: to cover the face of a shy bride, to wipe hands by the children, to fan in a hot season. It is used to catch a hot vessel to put it down. It is used to wipe crying, sweating face of a child. It is used as a cover for a baby sleeping on the lap of a mother. The key of the Godrej or house was safely kept knotted at the edge of the pallu. It was used to receive prasad and flowers from trees. The use is innumerable. What a treasure house! Lalita Rao was fascinated by nature. She describes it in a poetic term. The rising sun, like the baby from a mother's womb, spreading the rays like the king's crown. The dancing rays create a mosaic of colors on the leaves and flowers. The free chasing of butterflies in the garden. The carefree loafing of young teenagers, oblivious of the problems of life. How thoughts come crowding, making the mind turbulent, not allowing to meditate. And the philosophy of life, how we learn to live day to day. All these are brought out in her short poems. Vatsala Patabi, professor of chemistry and
ex-principal, has spoken elaborately the use, cause, the danger of lead poisoning. She says lead tastes sweet to the tongue but is bitter to the brain. The color pencils, crayons, the ladders, slides in children park, the color in newspapers, ink, adulterated vermilion, pipes and batteries contain lead. Children absorb 50% and it is not thrown out but collected in bones. Only special blood tests in special laboratories can reveal it. It causes high BP, joint pain, etc. in adults. The tigers in Sundarban turn man eaters as they licked cycle batteries. The lead from batteries contaminate the soil around and water also. So children, when they come back from play after using color pencils or paints, should be made to wash their hands and feet and change clothes. What a lesson one learns from this. Thanks to her. Let me thank the organizers and the participants for giving us such a feat of knowledge.
Thank you so much, Lalita ma'am, for your time and for talking about some of the best programs. We look forward to reaching another milestone shortly with all your support. Thank you very much. Listeners, I hope you too have some of the best programs in mind. Please do share it with your friends. Stay tuned to Hiriya Ravani for more such programs. Government of India has initiated an elder line toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between morning 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for any questions, queries and support to elderly. Bye for now. Take care.